Kleine Warnung, folgendes Video ist Teil eines Streams, welcher früher im Jahr kam, deshalb wird einiges zeitlich nicht passen. Seid gewarnt. Also, letztes Mal haben wir halt diese Story Quest gemacht, nicht Commission, hier Story Quest. Und wir haben nur noch diese zwei hier zu machen halt. Und dann können wir uns auch wieder auf die Achkon oder die Hauptquest konzentrieren halt. Und ich habe jetzt seit letztem Mal ein paar Nebenquests noch mal, habe ich noch diese drei hier übrig. Eine hier dauert etwas länger, da muss ich nämlich 50 auch und Erz für etwas suchen gehen, das dauert etwas länger. Hier muss ich jeden Kristall, also diese Geo-Dinger da, wo man den, an den Statuen der Götter halt abgibt, halt einsammeln, damit das anscheinend aufgeht. Also super, ich freue mich schon. Und das hier, keine Ahnung, ich habe gar nicht keine zweite Liste, aber wird schon schauen, wie das aussieht. Commission habe ich gemacht, das ist die tägliche Herausforderung, ne? Und jetzt geht's hier weiter. Also, ask Charles about this recent humans. Facing humans about a certain darkness here have been separated. Dead notes. In der Taverne. Nein, nicht vermisst, da habe ich doch gar nicht drauf gedrückt. So, Taverne, bitte. So, Charles, was ist denn jetzt zu sagen?
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
Wait, what?
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening? Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night. Nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight Hero is more than just a groundless rumor.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight Hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend. But just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
Alibi des Helden der Nacht ist noch. Des Helden der Nacht. Oh, Sprache lernen, Bobby wieder. So, erkundige dich bei den Leuten auf dem Springbrunnenplatz. Okay. Also hier. Okay, wir wollen mit denen. So, alle ein bisschen. Erstperson. So. Okay, hier hat nichts zu sagen. Du? Ne, der Sturmschrecken und alles. Ja. Vielleicht hier. Ah. Okay. Oh, kommt.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Moment mal. Ja. Irgendwie will das hier nicht gerade. Alles klar, das heißt, ich muss wieder auf die Dings weg. Ah, wie dumm ist das denn, ey?
Bet you can't keep up with
Die Quests sind ja ineinander verhakt, halt. Wie dumm.
this is our final call
So,
for
jetzt
the
sind wir wieder
day.
Lisa Quest, ey. Super dumm.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there in the... You want them?
Verdammt.
You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Huh? These flowers are saturated with cryo energy. They could be very dangerous for me. Don't you know what happens when cryo meets electro? You certainly haven't been doing your homework. Meet me at the library after work, and I will give you some training on elemental reactions. If you still find it hard to memorize, maybe I'll have to give you a little taste of what it feels like to superconduct. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book.
Oh.
A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it. Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Okay. Ich weiß nicht mehr, ich glaube, ist diese. Ja. Aha.
Can't you give me a better price?
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Yep. So. Folgen wir mal der elementaren Spur und zu der anderen Quest kommen dann später. Als erstes muss man jetzt auf beide Quests nicht zwischen zwei hinterher springen, weil er wird schnell durcheinander bringen, das auch durcheinander. Okay, hier.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Ah, da hinten ist sie links, okay. Dann gehen wir mal hin.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
So.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
Cool it.
Komm her, du kleine. Ach du, das explodierst was. So. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, dann gehen wir mal kurz da raus. Oh, überraschend. Überraschende Horde, meine Fresse. So. Das war verdammt einfach. Ich dachte, das wäre eine etwas größere Herausforderung, jedoch scheint das nicht der Gefall gewesen zu sein. Oh, nice. Jo, vielleicht bekommen wir noch Abenteuerstufen 34 heute, wer weiß.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
So, und hoppala. Ah, yeah.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Okay. Kann man jetzt schon vorstellen, wie das. Oh. Oh, was zum?
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Yep.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents.
Jetzt haben wir
This
jetzt schon
seems far
irgendwie
more
4
likely to be
Stücke
the
haben
work
wir
of
in so
some
Höhen
none too
geholt.
friendly troublemakers. It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing.
Ach ja, dann.
They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Ich finde
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out,
Zeitressource.
think again.
Why is that?
Okay, Soundeffekt hat man vielleicht hinzufügen können, ne?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
I guess. So, begib dich in das Versteck. So, okay. Ja, das war so. Ah, da hast du ja mein Terminal von. So.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
Yep, natürlich.
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Hier keine Gegner bisher da. Werden wahrscheinlich nicht spawnen oder so. Oh, auch nicht. Das knapp, obwohl doch nicht. Und das ging jetzt ein bisschen klar, aber nicht schlimm. Voilà. Starten. Ey, wie komme ich denn da hoch?
Come a little closer.
Ah, okay, ich war jetzt schon ein bisschen confused, wie ich da rankommen sollte.
Come a little closer.
Ah. Up. Okay, das war ein wenig Spaß. Gegner. Yep.
Freeze!
Ups.
Dodge this!
Bam, bam. Und du bist der Letzte. Ab, ab. Voilà. Und du markieren wir dich.
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Windblade.
Dodge this!
Und damit ist auch der letzte Weg. Ja, das war einfach. Oh.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
10 Gegner.
No escape.
Ah, ich hasse das. Hallo, ich hasse das. Das nervt. Hallo, es reicht.
We're gone.
Ich hasse, wenn so etwas passiert. Noch einer. So. Aus dem Abschluss ist eine etwas knifflige Herausforderung. Letzte Bild. Oh Gott.
Hey,
Du.
it's an abyss mage. Lisa was spot on.
Wenn es nur du bist, dann bist du ja gar nichts. Ich meine, schau mal, wie viel der kassiert von der Welt. Viel Spaß, ne? Ich dir jetzt ein paar Schüsse rein und weg ist der. Du hast keine Herausforderung.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Ups.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
Nein, ich hab mal Maul. Ich sag nichts dazu.
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Du Scheiße. Ah.
It's the
Found
Pale
it.
Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower.
Oh.
This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Das heißt, wir sind jetzt fertig?
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
So, abgeschlossen. Fortsetzung folgt.